How's everyone doing tonight? Michael, where are you? Sean, where's Sean? Michael, sharper than ever, man. You look great. Sean, gorgeous. All right. I gotta be honest with everybody. Hold on, I gotta open this up first. Just to make sure. Gotta be honest with everyone. I actually wrote this speech about a year ago. Since then, I've been sitting there, staring at this file on my laptop, dying to finally hit the button to fire this bad boy up. Here we are. Let's go. July 16th, 2002. The first time I heard the name Michael Cohn. There we were having a good time at our buddy Greg's backyard, having a party, having a few cocktails, saying our goodbyes to our friends going to college. All of a sudden, a familiar face shows up at the door. It's Michael Diamond. Where is he? Diamond! There you go. Michael Diamond is alongside this new guy that nobody recognized. This new guy being Mr. Cohn. This new guy struts in, confidence through the roof, and is this real well put together kid, slick back hair, pastel colored clothes, rocking a pair of loafers, an outfit that just screamed, I am from Boca. Despite not knowing a single person there, this new guy's walking around clearly thinking to himself, hey, I'm from Boca and I'm gonna dominate these little Midwest kids. A few minutes go by, the new guy walks up to me and introduces himself. He goes to me, hey, I'm Michael Cohn, who are you? My first thought is, who the F is this kid? The night went on, we both went on our own ways. A few months, years later, after I was finally able to get over this extreme Boca stereotype, me and this new guy became pretty close friends. Sean, how you doing? You look great. Sean, on the other hand, I've known my entire life. Which brings me to another date for everyone. November 12th, 2001. This was the day that the Shauna Levitt asked me to the snowball dance at our school. I remember like it was yesterday. I'm sitting there in math class. Shauna turns around and out of the blue she asks me, and let me tell you, I was pumped. However, the excitement didn't last long. Little did I know, and didn't find out until the night of the dance, that Shauna had this newfound boyfriend from Orange. As soon as the dance was over, Shauna ditched her charming date and went to go hang with the new boyfriend. And let's just say that I might or might not have been the only one at the after party without a date. Thank you, Shauna. Yeah, thank you. I've clearly gotten over it. And I can promise you, Shauna has not lived this down to this day. That's great. All right, let's fast forward a few years to all of us moving to Chicago from Cleveland. I remember like it was yesterday. Yeah. There I am, sitting on a plane back to Cleveland for Thanksgiving. Like most of Chicago, There I am, sitting on a plane back to Cleveland for Thanksgiving, and it's like most Chicago to Cleveland Thanksgiving flights. It's a major scene. The who's who of the Chicago Clevelanders packed on this flight. There I am, sitting with the prime seat. I got Danielle on one side, I got Nicole on the other.
Bullshit.
I didn't look to my right, the row ahead of me. I see Cohn and Sean are randomly sitting next to each other. I didn't know these guys knew each other. And it was at that point the light bulb instantly went off.
You're right.
I looked at Danielle and Nicole. We looked at each other and we said, oh my God, these two are totally gonna hook up. It wasn't until about a month later that I first proposed this idea to Michael over brunch one afternoon. I sat there and told Michael, hey, I saw you throwing game at Shauna on that Thanksgiving flight. And listen, man, I see magic. Michael looked at me, blew it off as if I was speaking a different language, and went back to eating his corned beef sandwich. Little did I know he was up to something. A week goes by, it's Friday night. I get a phone call from Michael. He tells me he wants to have a small little get-together at his place. That small little get-together was to include me, Danielle, Darcy, and Shauna, and nobody else was allowed to come.
Haley was there. Haley was there.
Huh?
Haley was there.
She wasn't. Okay, that sounds like a good time. He was up to something, I couldn't quite pin it down. We're there for about a half hour, and then Cohn seizes the moment and grabs the attention of the room and says, I have an announcement to make. At this point, my mind is spinning, and I'm thinking to myself, this just got really weird. I have no idea what I got myself into. Once he had the attention of the room, Michael gracefully put his arm around Shauna and awkwardly announced to the three of us that him and Shauna had been secretly dating for 3 months now. And they arranged this special meeting to let the three of us in on this secret. My first reaction, along with Danielle and Garson, was, what? The three of us burst into laughter, probably not the most sensitive response, sorry. We were completely blown away and confused by this whole elaborate plan to let us in on this secret. We went out later that night to spread the good news all over Chicago about Chicago's new power couple, and let me tell you, the three of us were and still are honored to be the first people to know. While we all thought months in advance that we were onto something, little did we know that Shauna and Michael were way ahead of us. Love both you guys, and I've had the unique opportunity of knowing you both separately for all these years, and knowing you together, couldn't be happier for you guys. Mazel tov. Congratulations on getting married. Thanks, Johnny. Make another comment about your dad.
With that, we're done.